Hey guys, welcome back. We are playing. Okay, welcome back. We are playing some more Sherlock Holmes. Chapter 1. We're gonna finish it off, so let's do this. Figure out how to do this. Right there. A little bit of flashback here.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall. It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible, it must have been something else.
Yeah, definitely something else. Dry skeleton rock.
Oh, of course, that mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of two different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John, that's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us.
He took a hammer and just smashed it.
The workers took the artifact and placed it into the cabinet of curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that.
Alright, we won that. And that opened the door. Final door.
Ah yes, my mother's studio. She was an authenticator and this was her cabinet.
I never saw the
fake
point.
Holy Grail.
What does it matter if
So
some
it claims to
artifact
be
is
Now they're
real?
talking over each other.
King
It still
Arthur.
exists.
Scarcely
Oh, God.
believable.
It was terrible. I already looked at that. Why do I keep grabbing it? See what we can find around here. What is this?
The full plate armour of Sir Robert Saunford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
We should wear it.
Armour is armour, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade.
Torn up diploma.
Clearly, it was
Instead, your
deliberately
pistol.
torn. I wonder why someone would do that. The Tulpa, Studies in Tibetan Mentalism. An impressive number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this subject.
Alrighty, and this. No, that doesn't count. Is this. This here? Oh, I actually clicked off it. That letter. And this. Alright, we got a Mind Palace clue. Alright, everything there.
And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed the so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small
Look,
detail.
it's Roger.
Oh gosh,
This
stop talking over each other.
man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
I'm too fast.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset if he fell into the wrong hands.
I'm moving so fast that the characters can't keep up with me. They're talking over themselves. It's really weird. Coupons or something?
So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand.
This.
Officer Luciano J. Placido.
Apparently wants me to look at the back of that. Yeah.
Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting.
Okay, what else? This? What else? Maybe in the drawer? Yep.
This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
I remember we
just-
tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe
That's the
today's
letter.
the day. Oh, Sherry.
Carefully opened. Dated 24th of April.
I just pocketed it.
I'm starting to remember something.
The numbers, Mason. No kidding. Wrong game. What is this?
Oh, I remember these. We
Why
used them
is he
to
in
spar
it?
together
Wait a minute.
until Mycroft found out and forbade us from using real weapons.
Why is he in like an ice cream outfit? That's what I want to know. I didn't put him in that outfit. He's been in that outfit since the last episode. I don't know why. I guess he's staying in it. He must feel cozy.
I remember this cozy blanket.
Whatever makes him happy, that's all that matters.
Perfect for...
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers.
That's the thing
on
from
the other side of
SpongeBob.
the world.
Isn't it? Like the Cyclops from SpongeBob. Pretty sure. They captured him.
The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small
We already
detail.
checked that already.
It's the mummy of a man.
What else are we missing? Let me look around. That lamp looks suspicious. Anything here that we missed? I think I got everything that's in here. I don't see anything else. Let me check my memories here, our mind palace here, and see what we got. Mental illness. No, that wouldn't work. This one, no. We brought tea, experiments. Nope, none of those work with the tea. This one and maybe the experiments. Yep. And then we got two more, which none of them goes with that. Nothing goes with that. So we got nothing else that goes with those yet. We gotta find some more information. I just found a photo here.
1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire.
Alright, let's see.
This photo caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake.
I don't see anything else, but then again, there could be something we're missing. Look at these deer, they might look suspicious.
Mother said this was among the hunting trophies of a Scottish Viscount.
Don't know if we have to look at it.
So he tried to persuade everyone that his forest was inhabited by these
One of the most
beasts.
ridiculous fakes I ever saw. Its owner insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable.
That statue. I'm trying to look at that statue.
One of the
but it
most
won't let me.
ridiculous
Okay,
fakes
we
I
already
ever
seen it.
saw.
Skip,
Its
skip,
owner
skip.
insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable.
I'm trying to look at this statue, but apparently it won't let me, so I guess it's not significant. That's all I see anyways. Oh, hold on, I found something else.
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1, by Wallace Dioram.
Oh, Mycroft. You always act so...
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down.
I don't see anything else in here. Let me look at the objectives, see what it says we got. Did I find any new objectives? It says here. Sure. Oh, I can track that, or we also have this one examining the cabinet. Maybe I gotta highlight this one, and then it will give me like memory or something. Yep, there we are. That's what I was looking for.
I used this ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
There's no ladder
Right
there.
you are, Sherry.
Gotta be the memory we'll find. Oh, I found another memory.
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what. And we didn't have a great view from behind the statue.
Oh, over there. Position they fell.
The books and papers from the table somehow ended up on the floor. Now it's coming to the surface. I feel it.
Over there. Oh, we can do this. We have the power. Let's go take a nap. Wake me up when we figure it out. Okay, I gotta go deliver ice cream. Wait, no, that's the wrong game. What was that? I feel like he said he was on the ladder, so it's gotta be this one. And then what was here? Maybe that? We ran over to see what it was. That looks like somebody's dead on the floor. I don't know what that is. Maybe this one? I don't know. It's an idea. Maybe? No. I don't think that's right. But we'll check it anyways.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
At least I'll never lose my partner. I don't think it's this one's wrong, I believe. I don't think anybody was in here with us. I think it was just us. But I could be wrong. He said Mycroft was in here, so it might be right. Maybe this one's wrong? Maybe it's like this one we fell, maybe? Let's see. That one turned off. I must have turned it off accidentally. Did I? No, it's on. Okay, never mind.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Wait a
Concentrate.
minute. Maybe this one's wrong. Yep.
Come on, Sherry. Let's go outside. Wait. Did you hear that? Come here, Sherry.
You call this progress? Charlatan, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
So there was a quarrel between them.
Alrighty. Oh, I just heard a door open.
I heard a noise in the hall. Let's check it out.
Is it the murderer? Oh god. It was you!
Sherry, look! We've got a parcel here.
Dear Mr. Holmes, I'm waiting for your corpse mansion. I'm not gonna read all that.
An invitation that comes with a mask. We can't miss this, Sherry.
Do I have to do that? Is it mandatory? I feel like it's mandatory. I don't know if I can unlock that. I think it might be mandatory to do that though. Oh wait, nope, I found something. Hold on.
Ah, the memory comes back. We snuck about watching him.
He closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
Where'd he go? I think he went up here, but I'm not sure. Must have went this way. I'm thinking, yeah.
The painting on the wall was slightly atilt. He stopped and straightened it.
And then he went through here. Sat at the desk. Right? No? Or did he sit at the chair? Oh, he sat over here by the fire. What are you doing up here? I still think he's
Then he
inside
threw
my
some
head.
logs into the fire and sat in his armchair to read.
It's as boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if...
Keys in the fireplace. What the hell that is?
A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little
There's the
things,
key.
isn't it? I think this is what we're looking for.
Hell yeah. You better make that ice cream ready when I get back. How's switching out? Oh, he spawned there. I just saw him warp down here. Real time, I saw that. How do you keep doing this? He's either a wizard or he doesn't exist.
We made it. So what's there?
A glass of wine or beer or something.
Gifted by Queen Victoria herself.
It's in the back.
Single malt whiskey.
Oh boy,
My
drink
boss'
it.
favourite.
I pocketed it. Okay, now we got something for later. In case he has a bad day, he can drink the whole
Otto Richter.
bottle. What's this on the side here?
This one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly dogged in his research.
Oh, I pocketed that too. Is that it? Oh, there's a file here that we gotta look at.
Dossiers on the most influential people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met.
We found everything, I think. Oh, I didn't mean to go back to it. Alrighty. That case is solved. What other missions we got? Where are these letters coming from? have to do that mission. I think it's gonna progress the story. I think we're gonna have to do it. I don't see anything else in here. Yeah, but yeah, I think we have to do it. It's like mandatory. But we'll get to doing it. Let's get over there. Mr. Holmes, we're waiting for you. Okay, what outfit am I wearing? I sent you the appropriate outfit. What did he send me? Let me check the wardrobe. Prince of Darkness. Looking nice, looking nice. Now I'm Batman. I love it. Let's go do this mission. Just need a mask and I could be Batman. Where's my mask? Do I have a mask? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I have sunglasses. Oh. There we go. I think it's perfect. Look at I'm Batman now. Hell yeah. What a weird outfit. I don't even know what I'm wearing. Okay, we gotta figure out where we're going anyways. I don't know where my mission objective is. Here I am. Meet me. Kurt's mansion. Turquoise Cross Avenue. Oh, that's not what I want to go to. 19 across. So where is it? That's not it. I think I was listening to that at all. I read it, but then I was like, wait, what did I say? What I was reading. Okay, I don't see it. I'm about to look it up, might make it easier. Unless I can show it on the map somehow. Paint evidence. Is that it there? No, it's not it. Stonewall Manor. Abby, where is that at? I have no clue. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I think this is one of the final missions, so we have to do it. It's mandatory. Alright, let's see where it is on the map. It looks like it's right in the middle. Right over here it is. His mansion is actually right here. It says it's right here. Is it there? Or no, it's up here. It's up here. This here. This is where it is. Yep, right here. Alright. Put a marker there, and we're going to fast travel to wherever we can. Which is be the closest place, I believe. So, fast travel here, and then we'll get the rest of the way there walking. Okay, now I really look like I'm playing Assassin's Creed or something. I still think they put Sherlock in the wrong franchise. This is definitely supposed to be Assassin's Creed. Look just like it. Now even more so. Has his hood up and everything. Just need a hidden blade and it'd be basically the thing. Where is we going? How do we get in there? I think I can get in through here, I believe. Okay. Nope, it's locked. If this was Assassin's Creed, I could climb that gate. There we are. I'm here.
Welcome, sir. Enjoy the evening, sir.
There is still plenty of time before the grand finale.
All right.
Why is it so dark? I thought we had Gerald.
What if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather?
Oh God!
My goodness,
Get down!
Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
Get down.
No, John,
Get
it's
down.
definitely
Get
not
down.
blood.
Curtains do not get. I'm
You still
coming,
need a
Sherry.
crack, despite
Just
being a theorist.
give me another second.
Montrose family bought it.
Alright, it's where we can learn about these guys. Ruins, maybe? Fraud? Nope. Oculus. And expensive wine? No. Magic circle. Auction. Nope, we messed it up. Try this again. Mission failed. Can I try it again? Yeah.
You know what this had.
Alright, we gotta figure out what these guys would be thinking.
Yes, what do you want?
Auction. No. Mysterious disappearance. Fraud. No. Home. No. This. Ruins. No. Expensive wine. Magic circle. Damn it. Gotta think more differently. I think.
You know what this had.
Alright, this again. Fraud. No. Auction. No. Yes. Yes. No. That was wrong. Damn it. Circle. Ruins. No. Yes. We did it.
That's what I like about this party.
Can I go for
Bring
it?
me
No.
more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
This way? I can't go that way either. Where do I go, man? Here? Oh. Where am I going?
Sherlock! Friend! I wasn't sure you'd come. Werner, I see you are not yourself. The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer. And what is on offer today? Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not? Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it. Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes. You may be right. Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation. The night is young, and so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both. It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. A time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with physical aid to your moral consolations? There's wine, of course, something to smoke, or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual, a potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
That would be pointless.
My mind already operates at a far higher level than most. I struggle to believe anything could improve it. My ultimate duty is to provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that before.
Of course I do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next? Visit the victims? Ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction, you place a finger on the scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders. Show yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
I'd rather take it for study.
If this solution truly does assist with thinking, then perhaps it would be
But it's
puerile
poisoned, I
to
don't trust
overlook
it.
an opportunity to study it. I'll take it with me.
Yes, Sherlock. Very good. And now, our evening begins in earnest. I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
Alright. Where? Over here? No? Where's the altar room? I can't walk today. I run into everything. This way? Oh, that can't be the right way. That's the exit. We don't want to go out. I think I lost my partner, by the way. That's it? No, that's where he was. Where am I supposed to go? I'm so confused. That's why that's back where he was. There you are. What are you doing? You having fun? That's good. As long as he's having
Natchez had to enforce the masks after the scandal.
Under the freeze, no. Cheating room. Can we do it? Or we fail? I think I did it. Or I think I failed.
Natchez
failed.
had to enforce the masks.
Alrighty. Someone's sick. No. Gonna Dutch. Local crisis. No. No. Cheating room. No. Fight a priest. Nope. I was wrong. Fire an instant. There we go.
I'll pin them down with this scoop. Thank
Have
you,
fun,
Sherlock.
buddy. Alright, so where are we supposed to go here? Can I go up here? No. This way, maybe? Yeah, it must be this way. Maybe. Yep. Oh, he's dead. How am I gonna talk to him? Oh no, not.
My God.
What did you do?
Was he here this whole time?
He didn't have ice cream, man. He killed him. He was there when I walked in the door. He must have did it. I believe he did it. He's the villain.
Oh, these crime scenes always outdo my imagination.
Let's see what this stuff is.
This elaborate. The herbs here are Salvia divinorum. They have a slight hallucinogenic effect to
Check the
emphasize
body.
the ceremony. This crude tattoo partially covers as slave branding.
What else we gotta check?
A blunt force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage.
Knife.
This golden handle has a bloodstain on it. The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance.
This.
This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood.
His feet? I don't know. Hand.
The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it.
What else are we missing? Is that there?
The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart. He died right here.
Okay. Mystery solved. We can go home now.
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
We should do it.
An open wound spoiled the carpet.
Something else I'm missing that. Something on the floor. What am I missing? I don't see anything. That?
It didn't break.
One more thing. Whoops, I found it. What is it? This thing here. I didn't even see that.
Why don't people tidy up after themselves?
Alright, I think I found everything in here. Let's see.
What about a quick pillow fight?
He's a good child. Okay, what are we missing? I feel like I'm missing something we haven't found. Aha, I found something. What is this?
This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a
I
hurry.
think I gotta equip the right mission. I think that's the problem is too. Can I help you?
Werner, care to explain what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant. It's part of the appeal. Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances. My attention slips and drifts, but I'm glad I thought to call for you.
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear, did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr. Manchios has agreed that you can investigate the matter. I promise my mind will behave itself going forward.
All right, then pull yourself together, Werner. Mr. Manchios is the owner of the manor, yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night. And for the ones with more unconventional tastes, Mr. Manchios provides other services.
What a caring person.
You cannot begin to imagine.
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio and came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Huh. Who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were...
Filling time?
Waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
Were you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to. His beauty was the talk of the island. Too handsome to go unnoticed. He was magnetic. Fat wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance, and more.
Was the room open?
When you discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left without entering, having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key?
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later only to find the lock was not blocked?
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
Tell me about the ritual.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers, oil, not this travesty that seems straight out of the Inquisition.
So this ritual is not the fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
It begins with a woman lying naked in a flower bed on the altar. She represents Gaia, the earth. As I cover her in oils, we chant for the principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates with her. After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That part's just pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin? It is nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the colour of your cheeks. The fertility rite marks the start of our festivities. The principle of life is beautiful, intimate, essential. It must not be stopped.
Yet it appears that someone did stop it. What about the naked woman? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh yes, Matista. She's one of Fabio's compatriots and a performer too. I haven't seen her today, actually.
The police remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems. Besides, after a few cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery.
Alright, we gotta figure this out. I think I gotta go to the next quest down here. Yeah. Here, give us. Go on. Come to the altar room. We just meet with him. Oh, isn't this the altar room? Is this not the altar room?
You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
Here? No. It's found something.
Codex Orchis. Why does this occult book sound
What are
like
you
a
doing
flower?
now?
One of these books must open a secret passage.
Well-known and recent
We're not in
praise to keep up
Hogwarts.
to date with the current
What is he
trends.
talking about? He's like, one of these books gotta open a secret passage. He's just going around the books with the... He thinks he's in the wrong franchise. And we turn around and he'll pop back. Ta-da! Magic. Fun. Okay. Interesting. Must be the altar room. There's nowhere else to go.
I'm a little nervous. Another glass should calm me down.
Do not distract me. It's not easy to play blindfolded.
Why are you blindfolded? I don't see anywhere else to go, so it's gotta be in here somewhere. The door here, I didn't even realize that. Why is anything in here? It's suspicious.
The pitcher is empty, but with puddles around it.
Blood in the sink.
Blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain.
This is what I found. A memory.
Identical to the robes the guests are wearing.
Did I take it? Yeah, I did.
Props, decorations, and tools for a more detailed set.
More stuff to look at. What's this? Book?
This is a different ritual.
Paintbrush. Oh no, I must be a vampire. I don't come up in the mirror.
How can anyone accept such behaviour?
A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
More stuff.
Handcrafted and luxurious cufflinks. There's also a note. For my Fabio, Banchos.
Key to something.
The key is similar to the one that... The capital F...
And what else? His mask.
Would you recognise me in one of these? I suppose not.
Oh, I see in here, but now I found something else. Hold on.
Similar to the guest's robes, apart from the bloodstains.
Mirrors never work in games. Why? What is this?
Props,
There's
decorations, and
all
tools
in here
for a more
around.
detailed set.
Another door over here. Wait, this is a different room, isn't it? Yeah, this is a whole different room. I think. No, never mind. But there's another door over there, though. I don't know if it makes a difference which door we come out. This might be different. Is it? No, I guess it's the same. I think I gotta re-equip the other quest here. Where to go? Why do I got so many quests? Can I tell him about the stuff I found?
You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
Nope. Talk to me. This must be my case, though, right? What's laying on the ground? Probably was dead. When do I? This must be the Iran. Yep, there we go. There's a bloody handprint.
A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood.
Somebody leaned on this chair.
A bloody handprint on an armchair. The wounded person was here for some time. There appeared to be no further traces leading to the altar.
So, Sherry, do you have any ideas about the case?
Perhaps. I think I can deduce what happened here.
Stabbed him. And then there's another one over here. The door. He was trying to get out the door, maybe. And there's another one somewhere around here, maybe in here. But here was this. No. Maybe that one looks like it's more realistic there. And then maybe it was stabbed there, and that's where the blood came from. Maybe. Down that way. I gotta put the door, I guess. My challenge. Maybe he's washing his hands. That's probably not right at all.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Maybe the next one? Maybe?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Try this one. Nope.
You're not
still
even
wrong.
trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Working on it. I'm walking through walls, apparently. Maybe this one's wrong. Let's check this one out. See what another one I got there is. No, he wouldn't be touching that. Oh, wait, his hand's there, though. I feel like it's that one, the one on the floor. It's gotta be this one. So with this one, let's see if there's a different one. Maybe? Maybe that one? I could be wrong, but I'm guessing. Nope.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
If we smacked him, would then blood be on the floor, maybe? Yeah, I think it would. If we stabbed him, it wouldn't be, maybe? Maybe it's gotta be this one. I could be wrong, but I'm just guessing. Pretty sure that one's right. But then again, if he stabbed him and he crawled over here, then he would have been stabbed, not hit in the head. The blood would be coming there, he crawled over here. Yeah, that would make sense.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I'm working on it, trying to figure it out. Maybe this one's wrong? Let's check this one. What else have we got here? He tried to open the door, right? Because he couldn't open the door. Maybe that's what it was.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I am trying. I just don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, this one's wrong. I think he got stabbed, didn't he? Right here, these ones I believe are right. Maybe these two are wrong. This one's like that. And this one's like this. Nope.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I'm going to look it up.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I had to look this up. Okay, let's figure this out. These guys. Yeah, it was this one, it says. Alright. And then they went over here. Is the unknown guy sticking something in there, not him. There we go. Alright, we'll figure this out. I don't know if any of that's right. No.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
And we'll go back to this. This is right. I think it's the unknown guy. Yeah. Stabbing him. Yeah. Stabbing him. Yep. That one is right. The one by the door, is that right? Trying to open it. That is right, yes. Alright. It's just these two are probably wrong. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so he hit him in the head with a bottle. Is that right? Oh.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
And then he was dragged.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
That's what I got, that's right. Hit the head with a bottle. Oh wait, maybe I got the thing wrong. Maybe, yeah, I do, I think. Maybe, let's check, because there's two different ones. No, it's just, this is right here. And then he was dragged. Maybe one of these is wrong. We'll check this one. Maybe I got this one wrong. Let's see what other ones we have. I think that's right. Yeah, that's what it shows, yeah. Bottle. Door. Maybe the door is wrong. Maybe I got the wrong one. Maybe let's see if he tried the key or something. Maybe he had a key. Maybe he used the key. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. What?
You're not even trying, Sherry.
I have the wrong guy. I see. Hold on a minute. Somebody did try the key, but it's the wrong guy. There we go. That's what it was. There we go. We got it.
The bottle was used as a weapon during a scuffle in the smoking lounge. Then, to ensure no one would interrupt, the murderer locked the door. The unconscious body of the victim was moved to the altar room. Once the body was on the altar, the murderer thrust the dagger into the victim's heart. Symbols were drawn with the blood. The wardrobe was used to hide the bloodied robe from anyone's eyes. The killer washed himself and took a clean robe from the hanger before leaving.
Are you all right? You're on the floor, not moving.
I think I know what happened here.
Gotta go to my mind. That one. That one. Fabio sacrificed himself. Sacrificed on the altar during the stage. Maybe that. None of these match up. Guess that's all we can do for now.
I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Fabio was stabbed.
I see nothing gets past you, Werner. Yes, he was stabbed, but only after being knocked out in the next room and placed here. I do not yet know why.
So, who's responsible?
Well, it was one person working alone, and the murderer has now donned a robe. He or she could be hiding in plain sight. We have lost time, Werner, but your discretion may prove to be a benediction after all.
Right, evidence. Would I find the murderer's key?
The murderer had to have access to this room. After the crime, he used his own key to lock the door. So, who had the key to the altar room?
I'm not sure. As a special guest, I was provided one by Mr. Manchios. He should be able to tell you of any others.
Where can I find him?
Most likely in the main hall, entertaining his guests. He has a mask with golden stars. You can't miss him. But please be discreet. We don't want to risk disturbing the revelry.
Alright. Evidence updated. Any mind palace? What we got? Oh, not tomorrow. Alright, where is he? Is that him there? No.
Oh, there's beauties.
Kurt Manchios, I presume. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, you must be the one Werner told me about. What a sweet voice you have. It must belong to a handsome young man. Can I call you Sherlock?
As you wish, Mr. Manchios. Mr. Vogel asked me to help you. The body in the altar room requires answers, and quickly. I suspect the murderer to still be here.
What? Lower your voice. I don't want anyone to hear us.
Who had access to the altar?
I need to find all those who had the key to the altar room. As far as I know, Mr. Vogel, Fabio, and you had access to it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Also, Matista and Santos.
Santos? Who is that?
Santos Pinchetti, my major domo. In his opinion, at least.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Pinchetti and Matista. Do you have somewhere I might have a private conversation with them?
Of course, of course. Let me think. Matista is entertaining the guests somewhere, and Santos... Oh, yes. He will be busy with the servants. Or the cook. What's that noise? What's going on? Freeze, filth. You're under arrest.
Why am I arrested? I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent here. They were just like, FBI, open up. Just bust the door. Why are they shooting? Calm down. I don't want to be shot. They're shooting. What is going on? Police are crazy. Kicking people downstairs. They're going nuts. Where did I go? Am I on the ground? Where am I? What is going on? Where I am, I think. I don't even know. Where's my partner at? They killed him. I don't even see him anymore. Is that me? Yeah. Why are we getting arrested again? What did I do?
Look at you.
I'm in
Committed
jail.
a crime, and now I have to free you, kiss your hand, and apologise for the inconvenience.
I did tell you that Mr. Vogel and I were innocent. I emphasised it in my statement.
Your statement? Thanks to some bigwigs who work for the so-called good of the country by releasing fleas like you. Thank God we have Vogel in his letter. Once I get to that goldfish, I'll...
Bigwig? Oh, my wretched brother Mycroft and his long nose.
Wait, did you say Mycroft? Mycroft Holmes? Are you the youngest son of Violet Holmes, rest her soul?
Knew my mother?
You knew my mother?
Not personally, no. Not exactly. I was working on the paperwork for that case.
Would you happen to remember anything of the events?
Well, I didn't make the inquiry, but I remember seeing some notes. Why?
Perhaps we can negotiate.
Perhaps we can negotiate. I could be quite useful.
Huh. Got you hooked, right? You know what? Stark and the others think they're the smartest here, thanks to you. Let me get this straight. Are you listening to me, lad?
I'm all ears.
Take this case. Report to me only, to Constable Harvey Oswald. I'll leave everything I have on this table. Find the murderer. Be a real copper. Question the suspects, make them sing, give me something substantial.
And if Mr. Vogel is not a suspect?
If he's innocent, then you can take your favourite degenerate away from here. If you slip or mess with the evidence, then trust me, your brother won't save you from my bludgeon. Meanwhile, I'll be checking the archive for you. If anybody asks, then you're a consulting detective.
Let's make a start then, partner.
I'm glad we managed to get the scoop before the raid.
Back on track to solve the case.
Alright, let's go to the Mind Palace. One of those. Go with that. How many other evidence right now that will go with that? Gotta go to the archive.
Look, I found Werner.
Papers. The archives.
Werner, are you all right?
Oh, yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they refused to let you go. They require proof to free you.
Ha! What did you expect? The mighty Sherlock Holmes swans in, tells the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of course not.
Yes.
Anyway, I struck a deal with the constable, and I've got a free hand in the investigation. I find proof to solve the case for him. He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If one has the power or will and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom, knowing my innocence? Would that not be just?
I wouldn't lie for you.
There are lines I will not cross, Werner. I will do my best to secure your release, but with proof, not deception.
Really? How many white lies have you told on this island? Why not for me? Why not another?
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Right evidence.
I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
Oh.
I can't follow you here.
I have learned who told the police about the crime. It was Santos Pinchetti.
Do I know him?
The major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you?
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him.
Alright, that didn't help us at all. Alright, we gotta go this way, I think. Not this way. How do I... This way?
This area is restricted.
Okay. This way? This is the archive. Inspectors. I need to find the archives. Is it in here?
Did you hear Basilio Capello is in jail? A dead body was found.
Where's the archives? Chief Inspector... Where are the archives? Not where I need to go.
Did you hear Basilio Capello is in jail?
Oh, here. I didn't see that. There he is. Right, evidence? What am I providing him with this?
I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I don't think I can tell you anything about this. You'd better ask me a question I know how to answer.
I'm trying.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene. Could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here. They brought him in, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
You can question Mr. Pinchetti in the interrogation room.
Inspector, should I go in there? Is that where the interrogation room is? No, not where I want to go.
Did you hear Basilio Capello is in jail? A dead body was found in...
Where's number 7 at? I need a map of this facility.
Did you hear
Hold on, I
Basilio?
found something. We got it wrong. Thank you. Did I do it right? No.
Did you hear Basilio?
Let's try this again. Yeah, that was wrong again. Let's try this again. Why
Did
did
you
you
hear
do that?
Basilio Capello is in jail?
Alright, let's figure this out. This one. A scandal? No. Vendetta? No. Claims innocence. It's safe. Wife devastated. Under my mattress. Everything is fine. I need to get
You've
more.
got to fall back, Sherlock. I think they're suspicious.
They're always
Or they were
suspicious.
checking you out.
Did you hear Basilio Capello is in jail? A dead body was found in his showroom.
Under my mattress. No, that was wrong. A scandal. Company. Vendetta? No. Wife devastated? No. Dead and safe. Claims innocence. Got it.
In the police. Let's pretend to be cops, eh? We can just stand around and look confused.
You can question Mr. Pinchetti in the interrogation room.
Anything in here I can look through? Just anything?
You can question Mr. Pinchetti in the interrogation room.
Anything? Oh gosh.
May I ask you something?
I usually have an answer for everything, but not for this.
You never have no answers. What is this? I found something. That's gonna help us at all. I found a gun in here. Can I take that? Is that a gun? No, it's something else, I think. Stay for. Couldn't see it first. Okay, where is employee in room 7? Is that like the jail cell?
This
room
area is
7?
restricted.
Room 7. How do I find numbers? This way? Is that the enemy?
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald. You are Matista, Fabio's friend.
This body, yes, it's Matista. But it's a mere shell that will die someday. Just like Fabio.
That is what is predictable.
Fabio knew the risks. Selling his body to degenerates who hid behind robes and masks, it could not end well.
That's only your distorted understanding of safety. Officers here, they wear robes and masks too. It's a dangerous lifestyle.
What's going on
but
with
it's not as though we were given many other choices.
I'm just here to ask questions and find Fabio's murder.
Out.
It will not bring Fabio back.
Sure. Shoes? No. What else is lighting up? Arm. What else? The neck. The other arm over there. What are we missing? Ankle. There we go. That's what I'm assuming. I could be wrong.
Fabio and yourself were slaves, am I correct? You have a similar branding on your body.
Yes. It was a long time ago.
Couldn't help but also notice fresh cuts upon your forearms.
The cuts helped me to forget my past, to cover the old wounds and hide them.
How did you escape?
Something happened. One night the master fell down the stairs. I made him fall, and he died. We ran away that day. We managed to get on a ship and traveled here, to Gordona. Fabio and I started a new life here. It was very hard at first, but it became better with time. Until today.
Where did you get those bruises?
The bruises on your neck are not self-inflicted. Someone else made them.
Some guests can't contain themselves. They even bite, sometimes.
There we got new evidence. Got nothing else that winds up with anything. Anything in this locker over here? Over there. Is this the guy we gotta talk to? Might be.
Good day, Mr. Manchios. I am Constable Oswald's partner in this investigation.
Be quick and gentle. Some of your colleagues are untrained boors. Although I don't mind meeting young officers. The new blood here.
If you cooperate in finding Fabio's murderer, there will be no need to meet with the boars again.
That voice. Furnace, friend? You're the policeman. What a disappointment.
Only an undercover agent can scour a ditch full of deviants. I am a consulting detective, although I'm capable of replacing the entire department through my consultations.
Sharp-tongued, I like it. May I presume this tongue will get us out of this trouble? I would be so indebted and glad to repay you.
Nothing's changed. I'm looking for the murderer. That's the only way to get us out of trouble.
But it shouldn't take much time, correct? We're all busy, after all.
I need to examine you first.
Looks suspicious to me. Ear.
You are so focused on cleanliness that these products are severely damaging your skin.
I would laugh at you. If only my cheeks didn't hurt. Not exactly. I try to take care of my body. A young man who has yet to confront his own aging couldn't hope to understand.
These chemicals are quite literally melting your face.
Ah, the price of beauty. I'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
Such a methodical man who cares for his body but misses the soap under his fingernails. Are you so impatient, or perhaps even impulsive?
I wouldn't call myself that. Silly little details. If I missed it, it wasn't important. Or rather, it was less important than who or what I was focused on.
I'd like to know about the event.
Mr. Vogel told me a little about your parties, but I would like to know more directly from you.
I'm all yours, Sherlock. You have me arrested and locked here, with you alone.
Why did you invite Vogel?
Why did you invite Mr. Vogel as your special guest?
He's a pretty fellow. He's capable of surprising the public. He has a talent for saying words that no one else would wish to either say or hear.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
He is a free addition to the eccentricity of the party, which is fine by me, as long as it enhances my party.
Whom did you invite?
I'd like to know who you usually invite to your parties.
Free minds who are able to leave reality for an evening, who can taste forbidden fruit without prejudice. There is nothing that quite spices up life like these parties, assuming one is old enough and has worked many years for the good of one's country.
All true labourers, I see.
Grab evidence.
You better ask someone else. I've no idea about that. That's not something I know much about. I've no idea about that.
Do you have any idea who tipped off the police to raid your mansion, Mr. Manchios?
Of course. It was you. I could even say you Sherlocked me in here.
A good guess, but the wrong one. The fellow who did that was Mr. Pinchetti, your major domo.
What? Santos? But how could he even know? If he's not the murderer himself. The ungrateful swine. He has dared to besmirch my reputation.
Not a very eloquent choice of words.
What should I call him then, since he's a snitch? Make him talk, Sherlock. I'm quite certain he knows more about the murder than he has told the police.
You better ask someone else. You better ask someone else. I've no idea about that. You better ask someone else. That's not something I know much about. I've no idea about that. I've no idea about that.
You bought an expensive pair of cufflinks for Fabio. Were they his price? Or were they a tip for an exclusive show?
It was pure business. Fabio escorted me a few...
What was Fabio like?
Yes.
His personality, his habits?
Alright, we got some new clues. This one. Maybe? I'll have to figure that one out. Figure that out later. More better. And yet that we can oh, and where is he at? Is that him in there? There's nobody in there, so I don't think there's anything in there. Not him. Where is he at? Is this him in here? Let's check the evidence first. See what we can find out about.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
Alright, is there anything else that we can look at? Guess we can talk to him.
Mr. Pinchetti, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the house will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti. Just be still for a few seconds.
It looks suspicious. It could have been him. Check his neck. RG. Heard multiple times. It looked like he would have done it. He has his hands in a fist ready to punch me, so it could be. What else are we missing? Shoes. Except in blood.
You are the majordomo of a rich mansion, and you seem barely able to afford decent clothing. You hide under heavy makeup a skin disease that might be treated with more onerous but less harmful means. Do you have money troubles?
Do not have a lot of means. The pay is below what you might expect.
But you could easily change your job if your employer does not meet your elementary needs.
One can change his employer, that is true.
And the blood on your shoe, where does that come from?
I don't actually know. Perhaps from a guest?
Red eye evidence.
I can't help you. I know nothing about this.
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a majordomo?
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle. And I'm his next of kin. The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love, cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a salary, and the status of a majordomo.
For God's sake. I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers. While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties, he paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship.
You know the victim.
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances was tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always Fabio-centric.
And Matista? Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
He did have a motive to kill him because he didn't like him, because his brother gave him all the riches and stuff. So it could be go be him that killed him. Don't have any more evidence to do anything.
I know you can untangle this mess.
I appreciate your cooperation, Mr. Manchester.
Item evidence. There we go.
That's not something I know much about.
I've read the letter about your will. A harsh method of...
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
There's the door behind me somehow disappeared.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at
Talk
my
back with
party.
her, maybe?
I know I can handle the news.
Can you talk to her anymore? Who are you talking to? Back to this guy, maybe? Where'd he go? Right here? Right there talking.
This area is restricted.
Okay. Anybody in there? No. What are you doing in here? I gotta question you?
I can't go back to prison. I can't go back to prison.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Talk to him, maybe?
Please let me out.
No. Okay, what do I do? Let me check my case files. Oh, why did it go all the way down there? Hold on. Maybe I got some of the evidence wrong. Maybe that's what the problem is. Abduction. Go back. Maybe some of these are wrong. Maybe that's what the problem is. This one over here. Wrong, maybe. That's correct. Case files somewhere we're missing. Stay away. Oh, this isn't it.
Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
Yeah, I got the wrong case equipped. Is that the problem is here? Oh, that's not what I want.
Continue our investigation while I look for the papers. Continue our investigation while I look for the papers. Is this familiar to you?
I usually have an answer for everything, but not for this.
Continue our investigation while I look for the papers. Continue our investigation while I look for the papers. Continue our investigation while I look for the papers. Continue our investigation while I look for the papers. Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
There'll be something in here. I don't see anything I can look at. So I guess we're gonna have to go back out there. I thought that maybe there's something else. here. Can I get to this? Can't look on that. Must be something out here we're missing. What?
Can you satisfy my curiosity? I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this. Do you know anything about this?
I'm not in the mood to talk to moneybags.
Who do I talk to for these things? Somebody I can talk to? I must have missed somebody.
This area is restricted.
Is that over there or anything? What is this? There'll be something we're missing somewhere. Don't know what.
I know I can handle the news.
Please let me out.
What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what. I can ask one of these guys if one of them has the key, maybe? I don't know. Or, like, keys or something?
I know I can handle the news.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party. I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party. I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party. I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Talk to somebody about this.
Is this familiar to you?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
This area is restricted.
Should I go to the investigator in here and show her this? Maybe? The evidence room?
Good day. Your ticket, please, if you want me to help you.
Here you go. Is my ticket? No.
I'd like to check the evidence from this case.
And who are you?
Oswald sent me. I'm a consulting detective.
His partner, then? Let me
That's
see.
probably help us if we had the evidence.
A ritual murder. What a bunch of degenerates. Wait a second. I'll bring it to the table.
Oh, that helps.
A heavily perfumed handkerchief with the initials KM in the corner. All the keys of the mansion on one golden ring.
Oh, here, look at. What is this? A gem or something?
It's a miracle this ruby hasn't tempted anyone. A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings. Her key to the altar room. That's not for bedtime reading. The book describes a ritual similar to the one performed in the altar. Werner's personal sketchbook.
There is this.
An emergency kit for boredom.
This lamp? No. There's something here. That. Hold on.
Werner's personal sketchbook.
And this?
Not the time for privacy. Thank you, officer.
Found everything we need, so now we can combine all the evidence together. I knew I was missing something, but I didn't know what. I love... Still missing a little bit of evidence. Yeah, we're still missing something. Still missing something, but I don't know what. Right, evidence.
This letter proves nothing. Fabio wrote it to Mr. Manchios. It's time to free Mr. Vogel.
Do you really think I'm that naive? I need proof, not words from his friend.
Very well. Mr. Pinchetti told me that Mr. Manchios was lavishing Fabio with expensive and eccentric gifts. The letter mentions rich rewards and attempts to buy Fabio with them. It was written to Mr. Manchios. Who else was showering Fabio with luxuries to buy him? It doesn't fit Mr. Vogel's character.
Look here. We had a deal. Give me the murderer and then take your friend with you. I won't budge otherwise.
Well, fine, but you're just wasting time.
Continue our investigation.
Go ask
Well, I looked at the
Benches about the
papers.
letter then.
This area is restricted.
Alright. Not you, where are you? Where's he at?
There is undeniable evidence that you were the original recipient of this letter.
What are you talking about? Is it addressed to me?
Your protege wanted a fresh start, it seems. This is sufficient to charge you.
Me? Hurt my star? Are you insane that you would accuse me of such a thing?
He did not consider himself as yours. Since you deny everything, let's move on. Do you have any idea as to how the letter could have ended up in Mr. Vogel's pocket?
You were the detective. Perhaps he took it from Fabio. Werner was a little high.
Do you recognize this book? Could Matista have borrowed it from your library?
She didn't ask me. How ungrateful.
The things described in the book were inspiration for the rituals you performed?
Do you really believe that blood, symbols, and incantations can resurrect the dead? They are just eerie tales with a mix of occultism and voodoo. My rituals are a stage to show some of...
So I can show
I
him.
can't wrap my head around
We got more evidence. You know,
such a
talk-
tragedy at my party.
I can get out of here. Talk to somebody else about more evidence.
Please let me out. Please let me out. Please let me out. Please let me out. Please let...
Nobody's letting you out.
Let me out. Please let me out.
We're talking about this letter. Maybe, his wife or whatever? Or is that her? No, there? There she is. There we go.
Let's continue our chat a little later.
Wait, I was trying to talk.
This book, The Power of Love, Blood and Mandrake,
Just
what
skip
do you
this,
hope to achieve?
To learn.
Could Fabio
Sounds
have
like
written this letter
herbology.
to Kurt Manchios? Do you practice occult rituals?
For protection. For fortune. To wash away.
Okay, we got 2 new clues we can mess around with here. What's with that? We got 1 clue here, so somebody else we gotta talk to. We'll find somebody else. I don't know if this guy doesn't talk to us, so we need to find more evidence.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Should I talk back to him? Maybe he has something.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
I have reason to believe that the intended recipient of the incriminating letter may have been Kurt Manchios.
Well, that makes sense. Too bad I can't remember how I came to possess it. Though I did spend quite some time with Mr. Manchios during the party.
Unfortunately, even with an answer, that may still not be enough to clear you with the police. But fear not, I will persevere.
I hope your attempt to put things straight will make up for...
You being on a bender?
Touché.
Alright, we got 2 new evidences. And there we go. Alright, we're getting down to the final of the case. Sam Santos is the murderer. I think it was for cold revenge myself. I think it was. Yep, it's going in. Yep, I got my case solved. Let's go talk to whoever the boss is and tell him what I found out. I forgot how to get out of here. Oh, wrong way again.
Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
I've already figured it out. Pretty sure it was this. Is it? I gotta select it. Power one.
Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
Alright, do upgrade.
Continue our investigation while I look.
Do I have to like select a different mission or something? Maybe that's wrong. I got one of these wrong, maybe? How do I...
The papers. Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
I forgot to talk to you. No?
The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
I know I can handle the news.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Maybe I got something wrong, so that's why he's blinking. Sure, maybe this was wrong. I have to look at this one. Injustice.
Continue our investigation.
I think I got something wrong or something. mission am I gonna select? Complete it. This one, maybe?
While I look for the papers. Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
Can you satisfy my curiosity? I can't help you.
There, sir. Continue our investigation.
What mission do I select to complete it? Mission something, I forgot it. I think I gotta speak with one
While I
of the
look for the
suspects,
papers.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Accused.
I know who killed Fabio.
So I'm free to go, sir?
Quite the opposite. I think it was you, Mr. Pinchet.
That is not possible.
Allow me to explain.
Do you think it's him? I don't know. You staged the ritual.
You staged this decadent ritual so you would not be suspected. After a short fight, you knocked Fabio unconscious. You locked the door and dragged the body to the altar. You wanted to set up someone acquainted with this masquerade.
I don't have the nerve to kill or stage a murder. I can't even leave my uncle's house.
You wanted to be rid of your dear uncle. I myself barely know him and already find him intolerable. You've worked for him for years. Santos, do this. Santos, do that. He doesn't pay you. He doesn't recognize your work. He doesn't see you as family. But you thought that heritage might be yours. Instead, all you'll ever receive is mustache wax. It is painful to witness such a situation. I cannot imagine how it must be for you. So you decided to frame your uncle. Put the blame for Fabio's murder on him. That way, the heritage is yours, and you are free of it.
Half of what you say is true. I'm in pain. I have had a hard time with my uncle, but I'm not a murderer.
Maybe
I can't even stand up to my uncle. How could I have killed Fabio?
I don't think he did it,
He
actually.
did nothing to me.
He was a source of your troubles too, though. Especially since Mr. Manchios treated him like
I think if Manchios did it now, though, I'm thinking...
The blood on your shoe tells me that
wrong.
you were with Fabio. You stabbed him with the dagger while he was still alive. You drew a sigil on him. There was a great deal of blood. You needed to remove it. Blood is almost like glue. It sticks to everything, dries quickly, and is quite visible. But you know how to handle stains. You are Kurt Manchios' major domo. However, despite your best efforts, you missed a spot.
It doesn't make sense, sir. I was never there. I am convinced there's a reasonable explanation.
I'm gonna try and help you.
Your uncle is a cruel man. He used everyone around him.
You know, I kind of think it was mentioned, though, because he acts like he's innocent. I don't know. I feel like he's not the bad guy. I feel like he's the good guy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we chose wrong. I don't think he did it. I feel like it was the other guy. I really do. Thinking. but I want to see if he will confess. I think it's that one. That's what I think. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. I think he did it.
I wish everything were different. I wish everything were different.
No, you're not telling. Talk about it.
I wish everything were different.
I guess you can't change your mind after you've already did it. I guess that's it. Like, it won't let you change your mind, I guess.
I wish everything were different.
Yeah, I think I've already chosen. Oh well. I guess we don't really have a choice. Once you choose, you choose.
Constable, Santos Pinchetti killed Fabio. The evidence is clear.
Is that so? A man like him has actually grown a pair.
He intended
We
to
know we're
set up his
wrong.
uncle for the inheritance.
I am definitely wrong.
The old man had humiliated him for years in every possible way.
Oh, what a bunch of degenerates.
Well, as for Mr. Pinchetti, the evidence tells us that he was wronged and pushed to commit a crime to be rid of his uncle. I suggest that you help in easing his sentence.
That's a sad story, all right. But at least it's good enough for my promotion. As for my part, not everything was in place. Perhaps some documents were transferred somewhere else, but I couldn't find a trace of them. Then I remembered. The discarded document drawers where we put the lost papers or the badly labelled ones, including the crime scene report of Violet Holmes's case. Everything I've found is on the desk here. Take it.
Your persistence has saved me.
Yeah, well, we had a deal after all. Your friend is free then. You can leave.
Good luck, Constable.
I definitely didn't do that right. Oh well. Oh, it's gone. Okay. I definitely wasn't the murderer. Oh well. I didn't change my choice. I tried to, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh, you did it, Sherlock. The case is closed and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo.
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies? You're happy with your decisions?
It is what it is.
Whatever the truth, it had to be revealed. The victim deserved it.
Well, you seem confident in the value of your actions.
Not really.
I guess since I'm free, you were heard after all. By the way, did you get that precious information about your mother? Oh, not that you must.
Yes, I did.
Forgive my intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
A comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still, I believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage, they're all lies told to preserve connections, love, and sanity, and it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
I am free.
Oh, yes. It's a struggle, but yes, we can make our own decisions. That's what I fight for.
What an endless fight it is. Will you ever give yourself a break, Sherlock? You're a walking contradiction, Sherlock. You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Into that mission. I feel like I got the case wrong at the end, but oh well. Copy missing report. He left it on the table in the police archives. It was too late. I messed up, but I was nothing I could do. archives. Flashbacks. What the hell is that? Moon? I love this game, so cool.
The garden. There's a garden behind.
Evidence for that. I see some tea. That's wrong. What? Tea, mental illness. No. Death by split. To drown. Would be final elimination. She didn't drown, I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. So
And our manor.
Back to the manor.
That's where it all happened, where it all went wrong.
Sherry, it looks like you've almost found what you wanted.
Now let's check our mission log. Remember, we gotta go back to the mansion. Mycroft, whatever it's called. Map, we can fast travel there, save us some time. Where is it on the map? It's over here, I believe, right? Don't remember. Sorry, is that it? No, that's police station. Where is it? Okay. It's right here. Fast travel. It's a lot faster and fast travel than having to walk all the way there. Before I discovered it, it took me forever to find it. I still didn't do his missions yet. Hopefully it's not important. Get in. Oh yeah, I forgot I hit open the door. I thought it was just open. Alright, we can do another memory here. Find where the door. Where's the door at? That door, wherever that door is. That's where that memory is. I think it's out here actually. I think I've seen that door. Is it this one here? Over here, where is it? Yeah. This door here, the memory here, I can feel it. That door, where's the memory? Talk to him maybe? Yeah.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain? And truth?
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona. So many others we could help. There is no coming back from this.
I have to finish this.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together.
The most ridiculous outfit. He looks like he's going to already serve ice cream to people. Alright, where are we at?
Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
You didn't want to take care of the garden, that's why I forgot it.
Ah yes, the statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
I got another case I can select. Oh, that should show me memory somewhere. Maybe one around here. hell? Suspicious. Found something. Teacup. Broken. Oh, hold on, I found something. Oh god, it hurt my head. My head. Probably cut himself by my teacup. What the hell is going on? What the hell?
Come here, Sherry. Hurry.
This must help calm her down.
That's crazy.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
That's where we started. I hear her singing again. She is.
Don't go, Mother, wait.
Book.
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection.
Aha.
Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Alright, got that sold. Oh, got my head. What's going on now? Why am I standing this up? What are we doing? Yeah? Okay, click on it. Oh, this.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek.
This way?
You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
Sherry, come here, darling.
Where is she? Oh gosh, she's on the porch now. What are you doing, Mother?
I'm waiting for you.
Come on.
Coming, Mother!
What the hell?
This was from my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Oh, my head again. Oh no. What the hell?
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
I can only go one
As
way.
you wish, Mum.
Kind of weird in first person.
I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful.
Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London.
What do I drop her in the water? Is that what happens?
Peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea. Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry. Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No, don't you dare say such things. You are a liar like all the others.
Mother!
Don't call me that. You aren't fooling me.
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie.
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself.
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry. Give me my son back or I'll stab you.
Hell? So he killed her to save Sherlock. Who killed her? No, I don't think we're both responsible. I think it was Otto. I think it was deliberate murder. Yes.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
I don't think we killed her. I think Doctor killed her.
Get off me.
Sherry.
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
You couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
You were a lie, John, a fiction, a crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock?
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
He doesn't exist.
Was
I knew
all
it.
of this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me.
Flagging.
A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
Yeah, he's not real. I was wondering how he get moving around so fast. I thought
You
that
kept
had
me
to
in
be
the
him.
dark and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. Worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, at childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter killed our mother, and you kept it from me. You had no right. I deserved to know.
You deserved to live, Sherlock. In his twisted mind, he killed her for you. But you didn't need to bear the burden of his choice. You were so fragile. I could not. I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once, I actually believe you. And perhaps, now that the truth is out, I can finally do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you. What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorised a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, that I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Face the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Yes, you do.
Goodbye, John. Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. You hold me responsible for his end.
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project. You really are beautiful.
After everything, Cordona felt hollow, cloying. I returned to London and joined Mycroft in his work for the Crown, but soon that too soured. He cannot abide me being right, or perhaps I cannot abide him being wrong. I left after 2 months. I enrolled at Cambridge University, though it proved similarly unsatisfying. The lectures were of limited interest. I am more obsessed with my work in a hospital laboratory, pursuing medical research and devising novel testing methods. At least there I can be confident in the truth. I think about you in the evenings. I helped a woman with a trivial matter, and now others arrive at my door for assistance with their mysteries. We could have spent years on the case together, just like Cordona. But I didn't listen to you, John. And now you're gone.
I found it!
And what is that?
How far, bruises may be produced after death? How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one...
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
That was it? That was a good game. Just skip the credits. That was really good, I enjoyed that. That sets it up for the sequel, which is Sherlock Holmes The Awakened.